Writer. PH.
How have you been before we get to the main topic? Kumusta ka? Ano pinagkakaabalahan mo lately?
First of all, I just want to say hi to everyone who's here joining us. Thank you to all our friends from the press. I super appreciate you lending your valuable time to hear my song and to be here with me today. And of course, to my family from Off the Record, thank you for making this possible. And hello, Joey. So I'm doing great. I've been good. Still adjusting, a bit overwhelmed since I just got out from the PBB house. It takes a long time pala to adjust back here in the outside world, but I'm great. I'm really happy na pagkalabas ko, I'm dropping a new song, which I was so excited for. So finally, here it is.
Awesome. Really, really glad to see that you're adjusting to the real world, as they say. I guess I'll get the ball rolling with the first official question is, what can you tell us about the writing process? I know you've been busy, like we mentioned a while ago, you've been doing so much stuff for the past 19 years. But like when it comes to music, when you're writing music, what's your process like? Are these experiences, or is this stuff that you've been having? You were writing in notebook. Do you write lyrics first? Tell us all about it.
My writing process is different all the time. It's not usually just a specific way. For Paano specifically, I wrote this 2016. So it's a long time ago. Fresh from a heartbreak, and I didn't really know. I wasn't really into writing songs back then, but I didn't know how I could channel my emotions. I had so many questions in my head that time because of that heartbreak situation. So I was in a car ride and it was raining, and you know how we can get really senti with that perfect car ride with the rain. So sabi ko, you know what, I'm just gonna get my notes on my phone and type whatever I'm feeling. So there I asked, paano, everything, all of that. And then sabi ko, uy, parang pwedeng kanta to ah. And then I changed the lyrics and all. And then after that, I told my best friend, si Eunice, na maybe we can add some melody or you can make an instrumental for this. You can help me out because I really wanna make a song out of this pain that I'm feeling. Para naman may silbi yung sakit.
I'm gonna be backtracking a bit, like you mentioned a while ago. Again, you're doing a lot of things. You're an actress, but you're also a singer. Like, how did you discover music? Backtracking a bit, like, what were the artists that you listened to? Do you remember the first song you ever liked? How has the journey been for you?
Music is in my blood, obviously. Uncle Ricky, my family, it's really in my blood. So ever since I was young, I was obsessed with music. I used to collect CDs. I had my emo phase, and the first song that I ever liked was I Don't Love You by My Chemical Romance. And up to now, I'm still such a huge fan of the band. Actually, punong-puno yung kwarto ko ng My Chemical Romance. But yeah, and then through the years, syempre nag-iiba din yung taste ko, and I'm discovering new artists who really inspired me to write even more, not just internationally but also OPM-wise. So, ayun, it's really something I've loved ever since I was a kid. I love to perform, I love to sing. Just, my mom said, kahit saan talaga kumakanta ako, in the car, in the shower, I have my own concert, and kahit saan ako pakantahin, game. I'm always like that. So, anything music, I'm all out.
Well, that's great to hear. I love how you mentioned that this is a collaboration with Eunice Jorge of Grace Note. How did that partnership or that collaboration start? Have you always been friends, like from way back? How did you put this thing together?
I think we've been friends for almost 6 or 7 years na din, a long time na din. We met through my dad and her manager, si Kuya Darwin of Superstar Entertainment. She wrote my first album back in 2016. So, of course, we got really close. And then we just really clicked right away after our first meeting. We had this really awesome connection and we both love music. So, sobrang smooth nung friendship namin. And up to now, she's really my best friend.
Well, we are going to be entertaining a few questions from the media right now. The first question that popped in was coming from Chris Ramos from One Music PH. Thank you so much for that question, Chris. His question is, from your early pop rock songs, Paano sounds a bit of like a departure from that early sound. What inspired you to make that leap from your early sound?
Actually, when I wrote Paano before, the first draft was just really an acoustic from me and Eunice. And then she's also my producer. So we wanted a sound similar to Love at First Sight and Stay Right Here, which is more on pop and what's that? It's not naman indie, but it's electropop there. That's something like that. That's something similar to that. So she adjusted Paano and changed it completely and gave it a really unique, different sound.
All right, awesome. We have an on-cam question coming from Sir Romel Gonzalez from pep.ph. Sir Romel, feel free to go ahead.
So, good afternoon.
Hello po, good afternoon.
Kanina narinig ko yung it seems like it's about a heartache, di ba?
Yes.
Pwede bang malaman kung kailan ko huli mo paraan ng heartache para malagyan mo sa emotion yung song?
Sorry po, super choppy. Medyo mahina po.
Ayan, okay, rinig ko muna.
Opo, ayan.
Pwede kasi kanina, full of emotions yung kanta. So, pwede bang malaman kung kailan ka huling nakaraan ng heartache para malagyan mo ng so much emotion yung song?
Huling nakaranas. So, that one was my first heartbreak po. Pero huling nakaranas was siguro, it was inside the PBB house. Not naman heartbreak talaga, but may napagdaanan din inside that made me sad, love-wise.
So, paano mo nalampasan yun?
I'm a strong girl, so when I choose to move on, I really move on. And I always try to be the better person na lang in all situations. So in that matter, okay naman kami ng tao. We talked it out. We were able to settle everything, and we tried to work it out here sa outside world. So all is good naman. It just didn't really take off sa loob ng bahay. Kasi baka we didn't want it na dala lang ng pressure, dala ng tukso, ng mga tukso ng ibang tao. We wanted it to come organically. So, nalagpasan naman kasi we had really good support systems inside the house. Na yung mga naging kaibigan ko na rin, ngayon yung mga ex-housemates na sobrang pamilya ko na din. Talagang tinulungan din nila ako. And of course, music helped me with KD. I was able to write songs about the situation. So that's where I channeled all my emotions talaga. Like what Joey said, it was my therapy, which is why I was able to move forward.
So ngayon, masaya na ang puso mo, Alex.
Yes, very.
So kung gagawa ka ng bagong kanta ngayon, bakit nararamdaman mo? Ano ang magiging kwento noon at ano ang title?
Actually, nagawa ko na po siya, but it's about unconditional love. I called it Kasi Kung Kahit, but I'm not releasing it yet or anything. It was just something I wrote inside the PBB house.
And speaking of, yung nabanggit nga kanina yung mga question natin ngayon, may advice ka ba, Alexa, sa mga tulad mong millennials na we're in the middle of the pandemic, also how to cope up with the pandemic? Anong message or advice mo sa mga tulad mong millennials?
Obviously, this pandemic has been hard on everyone. It's taken a toll on all our mental health, physical health, everything. So I guess my best advice would be to take it one day at a time, and let's not pressure ourselves. We don't have to be productive all the time. We don't have to force ourselves. We can take breaks. It's really important to take breaks and recharge yourself, because every day is a new battle. It's a different battle we have to face. So sometimes, especially as millennials, we feel this pressure to just work really hard and already be stable at such a young age. So yun lang, for me, it's really important to take breaks, and if you think that you're not okay to ask for help, like, it's okay to ask for help, because that's what I did, and now it's helping me be a better version of me, because I'm getting the help that I need, because this pandemic really did play with my brain and everything. So also, it's important to have a really, really good support system that you can count on during all crazy times like these. Ayun.
Very well said. And then, Alexa, if ever maging normal na tayong lahat, and off the record will stage a major concert for you. Sino ang
Wow.
maging mga guest sa first major concert mo?
Of course, I'm gonna have Grace Note, KD Estrada, oh my gosh, who else can I guess? Of course, all the off-the-record artists will have to be there. And if I'm lucky, maybe I can get my OPM idols to guest as well. Andun yung mga friends ko for sure. Sila I Belong to the Zoo, sila Moira de la Torre, they're also my friends. So, ayun, sana lahat sila makasama sa aking concert one day.
Yun. And last question na lang, medyo lalayo lang ako. Kasi Alexa, your kapamilya, diba? And alam naman natin nangyayari ngayon mga lipatan-lipatan. Ikaw, what's your stand sa mga artists na lumipat? O ba, was there attempt ka ba na lumipat? Anong stand mo?
For all the artists na lumipat, I really, I understand where they're coming from din naman, because of course, especially ngayong pandemic, we need work, diba? So, I understand where they're coming from, and I'm sure naman lahat ng umalis ay nagpaalam ng maayos, nag-separate naman ng mabuti, so no bad blood naman, I hope. And for me, I never thought of leaving po, because first of all, I'm really grateful na never naman po ako nawalan ng project under ABS. Patuloy lang ako nagtatrabaho, and I'm really thankful for that. So the thought never entered my mind. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much for that, Sir Rommel of pep.ph. Again, we really appreciate pep.ph being here. And the next question is going to be coming from Miss Jacqueline Ortega from Soundcheck Manila. Miss Jacqueline, please feel free to...
Hi, Alexa.
Hello po.
Yeah. Gusto ko lang i-share kasi nakita ko yung confession mo about your appearance sa PBB. And I'm just like to say that, I think you're so brave to be open about it. And I think that you're really pretty, actually.
Thank you.
You've inspired a lot of women, even men out there, to be open about how they feel and to heal. So I'm wondering if you interested in writing a song about, how you feel about yourself, maybe an empowering song. And thank you so much. I know I can really relate also as somebody who is definitely not skinny. So you've really inspired me, and you've inspired a lot of other people. So thank you for that. So that's my first question. And my second question would be, what have you learned from working with Eunice in terms of like singing, in terms of technique, in terms of style? What did you learn from her that you can probably apply in the future with your future projects? Thank you.
Okay, first of all, thank you for the kind words. Super thank you. That really boosts my confidence as well. And I'm really happy that I was able to open that topic on such a big platform because I really believe na it's something that we need to talk about because not much people know about that kind of condition. So of course, one day I really I find the right words in my heart so that I can write a song. Sometimes I would try, but I really want it to be perfect. So
The right
yeah, so I'm finding the words in my heart, and I'm gonna pray that God gives me the melody and everything para masulat ko yung perfect na song para sa pinagdadaanan ko kasi it's something that's also really hard to explain and expound. And when I write songs, usually ang bilis lang, but it's something so hard kasi talagang laman siya ng puso ko and I don't know how to share it with other people. So I hope I find it in me one day na magawa ko siya because I know that it would be really good then and it's something I really want to do as well. And what I learned naman with Eunice is that it's really a collaborative effort. Kasi before when I would write songs and um, having someone change something about it, I would get really greedy. Like, ayokong palitan. Bakit nila gustong palitan yung lyrics? Bakit yung tono pinalitan ng ganito? I don't like it. It's not my song anymore. And then, she really taught me na that's why you have a producer because you have to collaborate and you have to be open. You have to be open to criticism, to comments about it. Which, I am naman, I know naman that I'm not really like the best songwriter, but it's just when I make something, I feel like it's my child and I don't want anyone to change anything about my child. And then yun nga, so she really opened my eyes because she's a producer and she's produced for so many other artists. So I was like, fine, okay. And it's important then to have trust as the producer. Kasi when I first heard her version of Paano, it was really new to me. And it was so different from how it sounded in 2016. So, nanibago ako. But now, I love it so much. I love the direction she went with. And yun, siguro it's just to really be open to more possibilities and to just lend your ear to other comments and criticism about your songs and don't take it badly. Like, yun nga, be open. So that's what I really learned. And sa mga upcoming na makakatrabaho ko producer, I will be nicer.
As nice as her. So,
Yeah.
my last question would be, what are some of the things you learned from being in the PBB house? I was actually able to kind of monitor or watch like the episodes and a lot of drama. I think you guys had a lot of fun too. So, what did you learn from your experience that you can add now? I mean, life experience you can like apply to your life now that you're out of the house.
This is something that Kuya told me himself, and it's something that I really took to heart, and I will be taking with me until the day that I am not part of this world anymore. But it's something I will remind myself, which is there is strength in vulnerability, and that's so important for me to remember.
Alright, thank you so much and virtual hug. Wala hug na lang ganyan. Thank you.
Sayang. Thank you so much.
And congrats
Alright.
on your news, Brenda.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for that question, Jacqueline, and of course to Soundcheck Manila. Thank you for being here. We have a very interesting question as well, coming from Sir Jojo Panaligan of Writer PH Studios. It's a two-part question for Alexa. The first question is, how long does it take for you to study a song apart from memorizing it? And the second question is, how do you plan the vocal styling, or do you, or is it more a spontaneous thing when you're in the studio?
That's actually a nice question. How long do I study a song? Well, thankfully, I'm good at memorizing. So the words, especially if the song is really nice, I'm able to memorize it really fast. And a lot of people tell me I have really good tonal memory. So I think that helps me with memorizing stuff easily. And mabilis ako maka-LSS. So, siguro give me like 2 hours and I can memorize a song. Like, kaya ko na siyang kantahin. And the other question was about the vocal styling. Usually, when, like for the first two singles I released with Off the Record, they were submitted as demos since they weren't my original composition. And they had different feels. So yes, I adjust my voice to how the song sounds or to the message of the song and to how the demo was created para to give respect then to the makers. So I tried to differentiate my voice to stay right here, and I used a different voice for Love at First Sight. And dito naman for Paano, since it's my personal message, it was very spontaneous in the recording room. How for some parts we wanted to change my voice a bit, and for the verse and other parts just to sing it the way I really felt like it. So may emotion talaga, may nandun yung sadness, the heartbreak, the pain, the anger and everything. And then may isang part na parang humina siya. Basta iniba ko din yung boses ko. So it's really different every time. So I would say it's spontaneous.
All right, because you do have to have that certain level of spontaneity, especially when it's music. It's not a
Yeah.
science, right? I have an additional question for you, Alexa, because again, I know a lot of people are interested in Alexa, not just Alexa the singer, but Alexa the celebrity. But how different would you describe yourself as, Alexa the actress from Alexa the singer or the musical creator? Is it two different hats? Do you find na medyo iba personality mo when you're doing the other?
Yeah. I actually do. I feel like I have my alter ego comes out when I'm performing. It's like something like that. Like I have this rocker chick inside me that does not come out as Alexa the actress because I'm usually like really nice and sweet, but when I'm on stage sabi nila nagiging halimaw daw ako. So I take that as a compliment, and I just become someone different when I'm on stage because the stage is really, it's my safe space. It's my zone. It's my comfort zone, and I really let loose when I'm on stage. So I do wear different hats when I'm an actress and when I'm a singer.
Awesome. I guess the follow-up question is, how many hours of sleep do you get with so much that you're doing? Do you make it a point? I know you were talking about health and taking care of yourself, but do you find that you follow that regimen of getting enough sleep and rest?
I'm actually diagnosed with insomnia, so that's a hard one. Sleep isn't really a good friend of mine. But, ayun nga, I'm taking medication na rin. So, sometimes I am able to sleep, especially inside bahay ni Kuya. After taking also antidepressants, they make you really sleepy din pala. So, the whole day I'm asleep, but then when it comes to nighttime, I'm like a vampire. Usually baliktad. Or, I don't know, I have lucky days where I just get to sleep like a normal person, and days where I just don't. And I've learned how to live with that.
Good days and bad days.
Yeah.
We have additional questions here coming from Sir Edwin Salian from Business Mirror. Thank you so much, Sir Edwin, for being here and for supporting today's event. It's a bit of a tricky question. At this point in your career, Alexa, do you still feel the need to live up to the family name? Do you feel that you did the Ilacad name proud? Of course, everyone knows the Ilacad and the history in music. A bit of a tricky question, but yeah, go for it, Alexa.
I think Uncle Ricky should answer that. Baka magbuhat bangko ako eh.
Go ahead, Alexa. You can do this.
I mean, I haven't done anything bad that would hurt the name. And in everything that I do, I give it my best. And even though people say I am underrated, I think I've made the family name proud. I mean, my dad tells me he's proud, so that's enough for me.
And sometimes that's all you need, the approval of
Yeah,
family.
yeah, that's all.
That's good answer. Thank you so much for that question, Sir Edwin, and thank you, Business Mirror, for being here. Another question coming from RJ Mataro of Lion Here TV. Okay, since your song Paano will be released on digital platforms, do you see yourself breaking through the international music scene anytime soon with the new single or with upcoming singles? Is that, of course, I'm assuming that is part of the dream, but do you think this is the one? Do you feel it?
Yes, that is part of the dream, and I would love to. Who wouldn't? But I think after Paano, I have to go back to acting. So I have projects lined up as well. But I'm gonna try to balance that with music. But for now, I don't think the international scene is going to happen soon. But hopefully in the future, of course. We wanna break those barriers.
All right, awesome. Again, thank you so much for that question, RJ. Thank you to Lion Here TV for being here. Next question, Kevin of Manila Concert Scene. Welcome, Kevin. Thank you for joining us. Are you planning to release a studio album soon? Oh, I guess what Kevin's question is, since we're usually doing singles, is this
Yeah.
part of a bigger project, a bigger picture?
That hasn't really been in talks yet because yun nga, I just got out of PBB. So before that, wala pa talaga kaming napaplano. It's usually we focus on the singles. So now that I'm out, maybe it's something that we're gonna talk about na lang. But for now, we're focusing on the singles first.
All right, awesome. Thanks so much to Kevin. Thank you, Manila Concert Scene. Sir Romel of Pep.ph, may pahabol siyang question. This is a bit of a fun question. What's your stand on joining beauty contests? Is that something you'd consider? Is that something you'd like to do?
No. No. I don't think my confidence is for beauty pageant. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not closing any doors, but I'm happy being a singer and actress for now. I don't see myself as a beauty queen. In No, I can't. I can't handle that competition. I can't.
All
I
right,
don't-
I guess that's a no for now.
Not for me.
All right, thank you so much dun sa pahabol na yan, Sir Romel. Alan Policarpio, another very interesting question. A question that's close to my heart. I know it's close to Alexa's heart. You had a recent Instagram post where you said that the emo kid in you will never die. You were talking about My Chemical Romance a while ago. Is that a genre? I guess Alan's question is, can we expect like an emo song in the future? You know, you like to shake it up.
Oh, you bet.
bet.
I want to make a really, really, really angry song. I want to make a rock song, honestly. That's something I want to check off my songwriting list as well.
As a fun follow-up question to Alan's question, like you mentioned, you're a big My Chemical Romance fan. Is it safe to assume, because this morning I was listening to The Used and Taking Back Sunday? Are those bands you listen to as well? What other emo
Yes,
bands are you
of
into?
course, Paramore, Mayday Parade, Jimmy Eat World, everything. Oh my God, the main. Oh, and they're having a concert. Avril Lavigne, they're having a concert this October in Las Vegas, and you bet I'm gonna be there.
That's the concert where it's sort of like the end of the world
Dream.
concert. Everyone's just there.
I know, it's just too much. It feels unreal. It's too perfect, but I have to be there.
Oh, a follow-up question from Alan as well. Again, this is the first Tagalog song. I think it's notable to mention. It's
Yeah.
the first Tagalog song that you're releasing through Off the Record.
Yeah.
The first two singles that you released through Off the Record were in English. Are you comfortable singing in Tagalog? Iba ba yung approach mo when you're writing Tagalog lyrics compared to when you're singing and writing in English? How different is it?
I'm really comfortable with Tagalog. My previous album had a lot of Tagalog songs, and writing is the same, English or Tagalog. For me, it's just the emotion that matters, and then I just decide, do I want to say this in English or Tagalog? And then I write it however. It's not really different for me.
All right. Tagalog and You know what? Let's do something a little fun. What are your top 3 Tagalog songs? Just as a curious thing. Are they also local emo bands, or what are your top?
Never learn. um, Gilid by Moonstar 88. Balisong by River Maya. And recently, I've been so into Zach Tabudlo. So I'm gonna say Habang Buhay by Zach Tabudlo. 3 is too little. I have so much I wanna say.
It makes me feel good because it seems like we're listening to the same music, so therefore I feel a little younger because you're listening to the same songs I'm listening to.
Yeah,
So that's
of
very
course.
interesting.
Fantastic.
We have more questions coming in. I think Sir Mario Dumawal from ABS-CBN
Hi, Sir
wants to ask a
Mario.
question. Sir Mario, please feel free. Go ahead.
Hi, Alexa. Good to
Hi,
see
Sir
you.
Mario. How are you?
Okay, let's start with the playtime lang tayo sa Paano. I-timeline lang natin itong Paano. Paano mo ginompose ito? At bakit Heartbreak? At sino ito?
Paano ko na-compose?
Timeline natin. Before, after PBB.
Before po, 2016. Super long ago. So long ago. So I don't even think I have to say kung sino yung
Okay.
inspiration. People can just backtrack those days, and ayoko na rin banggitin yung pangalan para iwas issue. Ayun po, it was like a one seating session for me. I just wrote it down in one car ride kasi I knew what I wanted. I knew what I felt and all the questions I had in my head, the lines I wanted to write down. So it was just out of my heartbreak talaga.
Okay. Which has healed, I suppose. No?
Oh yeah, of course.
Alexa, second Paano from your from the line of the song. Ano? You may answer it in whatever way. Paano ka umabot dito sa sitwasyon mo ngayon?
Paano ba? Through hard work.
You've accomplished so much, ha?
Yeah, thanks, Sir Mario. Ayun, through hard
Paano
work.
ka nakarating dito?
Through hard work, dedication, prayers, of course. Thank you, Lord. And siguro yung hunger ko for more. I never stop learning, and I really believe that I'm only as good as my last work. So that's something that keeps me motivated, and I'm really passionate about what I love to do. So kaya ako nandito ngayon, it's because I've really done my best to secure my spot in the industry.
Okay. You have all the answers to your house.
I do.
Okay. Final Paano. Paano mo hina-handle itong fandom mo? Ang laki, no? 3 kingdoms ba?
I know.
And all of them want a piece of you, no?
It's
Paano
quite
mo
hard.
there's Ian, there's KD, there's Benedict. So, paano mo i-handle itong 3 kingdoms mo, no? Ito, Alexa.
Honestly, Sir Mario, it's stressful.
It is.
It's stressful, but I'm really grateful for the love because they all love me. It's just stressful to handle them because I want everyone pantay. I want everyone to receive the same amount of love and appreciation for all fandoms. And even nababash na ako for having so many fandoms na bakit parang kasalanan ko pa. So, ayun, Sir Mario, I'm just trying to balance it well, and ginaguide ako ni Direk Lauren. When I have troubles, I asked him, na Direk, paano ba to? Like, I don't know na din what to do. It's hard to keep up. It's stressing me out. So, he's really helping me. And ako, I just wanna give back all the love to all the fandoms. Maging love team ko man or hindi. I'm just thankful for the support, and I wanna give it back to them. So, yun na lang yung iniisip ko para hindi ako ma-stress na hindi, minamahal ako ng mga taong to. Yun ang importante. Nakaswerte-swerte ko kasi ang daming nagmamahal sa akin. Taong bayan nagmamahal sa akin. So, I'm so lucky. That's what I try to focus on.
Okay. I like your positive tour to all these issues, no?
Ang ganda ko, di ba, Sir Mario? Tatlo. Grabe, di ba? Iba ang haba ng hair ko.
Okay, perhaps I have a solution. Last na lang daw. Dapat makipag-collab ka dun sa tatlo, no? All of them, equal treatment.
Honestly, if I were to be given like a say,
Yes.
I would want a project with everyone there para everyone's happy, di ba? But of course, I don't have a say and I just follow the rules.
Okay. You have a say din, Alexa. We'll see you.
Pag sikat na ako siguro, Sir Mario, may say na ako. Pero ngayon wala pa eh.
Sobrang sikat ka na nga.
Ako hindi po.
Congratulations. Paano?
Thank you, Sir Mario.
All right, awesome. We have one question coming from Rachel Asiazon from pep.ph. Ms. Rachel, feel free to go ahead and ask Alexa.
Hi, Alexa. This is Rachel from
Hi.
Yes,
Hi.
my question. Congratulations sa new single mo, Paano. So, heartbreak
Thank you.
song ito, diba? Pero nakakatuwa kasi may pa-poll ngayon sa Twitter kung sino daw ba sa KB, Lex, or sa Ian
Ian.
and Alexa na mga fans. So, sino ba ang, kung papipiliin ka, sino ba talaga daw sa kanilang dalawa ang mas pipiliin mo? Meron ba?
I don't want to
Okay,
choose.
between KB and
Ayun, naglag.
between KB and Eian. Sorry, naglalag ata.
I'm going to be showbiz right now and say that I cannot choose. Because if I choose, I'm gonna break someone's heart, which I do not want. And I actually don't have to choose anymore because the management chooses for me. So, abangan na lang nila kung sino yun.
Okay. Tapos, pero kumusta daw kasi paglabas ninyo, si KB, paglabas mo, lumabas din kayo ni KB and kasama pa yung family na nag-launch out. So, gaano na kayo ka-close ngayon? At siguro, can you describe kung paano yung friendship ninyo?
With KD, our relationship has grown into soulmates. We've realized na we are each other's soulmates and that we're just really blessed. Sobrang close kami. Kung paano kami sa loob ng bahay, ganun din kami dito sa labas. But of course, since with no more restrictions and everything, no more lapels, we're free. We're more free to be our clingy selves and we're able to support each other even more here sa outside world. And we're just really happy to be in the presence of one another. And our families are really close now. So, of course, we're even closer. And it's really nice because we found a new home in someone else. Something like that.
How about with Eian? How would you describe your friendship with him?
With Ian naman, we've had the roller coaster ride story inside the house. So thankfully here outside, it's not like that. It's tame. We're testing the waters and the waters are calm. And we're good friends. We're really good friends. So that's something I want to maintain. And that's something na I'm proud to say na meron kami. We've ironed everything out. And we're good. Communication is there. And yeah, the friendship will always be there.
Siguro, last question ko, does it help na you've been in the business for so long? Kaya, whatever challenges that you're facing, guys, whether dun sa PBB and even sa outside world, na-handle mo talaga ng maganda.
I think yes, because being in the industry for so long has taught me so much and has made me the strong person I am today. And also being able to finish college is also a big deal for me. So having those two to strengthen me and my mind and to help me talk about certain things and to help me express myself in a way that is good and to help me present myself with grace and poise. So all of those things, even the bad things that have happened in the past, shaped me to be the woman I am today, which is why I'm able to handle things, I would say, pretty well